Yo, what's goody? It's your boy Aaron Aztec, and today we're heading to Samoa. And today I'm gonna teach you guys how I make my SAPASUI. But first, we need to put our chef's hat on. Let's go.
Now, all the ingredients you do find in this video will be in the description below. And hey, if you did find some value in this video, please hit that like button and consider subscribing. Now, first we're going to dunk our dry vermicelli into a cold water bath and let it soak for about 10 to 15 minutes while we prepare the rest of our food. Now we need one whole garlic head, and we're just going to crush it open it up, and then separate them individually so we can peel them individually. I just give it a little bit of a squishy just so we can make it a little bit easier to peel. Once they're all peeled, I'm going to put some baking paper over the top of it and grab my jar and then just start crushing it all up just to get those flavors all out of there. And then by the end of it, it should look like this. Next up, it's time for us to cut up our onions. I'm a bit of a softie when it comes to these, so yeah, it does mess up my eyes a little bit.
Gonna make me cry.
So we quickly dice up this onion and put it to the bowl to the side until we need it later. Now we have a fine piece of chuck steak. Ooh yeah. And in order to tenderize it, we got to beat our meat, like all of it. And depends on how much you're going to have, depends on how much you should get. This is roughly about 750 grams. Then you want to cut it up into bite-sized pieces. Again, the amount is up to you. I kind of like to keep a little bit of fat on it because obviously the fat is where a lot of the flavor is. Now we want to pour our oil in. Any oil will do. Then we want to chuck our onions in with some ginger and some garlic, followed by the steak that we just chopped up. Now, since your pan is on a high heat, you want to mix it all together and cook it through just until that meat is a nice brown color. And this is where I like to add my seasonings. I put in a good amount of pepper. I don't actually put any salt in it because I find the soy sauce is quite salty already. And then I'll add some yum yum powder, you know, for that real good flavor. And then I mix that all together. Once I'm happy with the color of the beef and the onions have kind of gotten soft, now it's time to add in our soy sauce. Now, I've found over all the time that I've been making this, the soy sauce is the most important ingredient. And this is the soy sauce I use. Now you want to add in a good amount of water, then the vermicelli that you've prepared earlier. You're going to want to keep adding water to it because the vermicelli really absorbs a lot of that water and you don't want it to dry out. I kept adding soy sauce to taste as well. Now, while you wait for the magic to happen, make sure you take a good sip of this sponsored beverage. Now that it's all cooked, make sure you mix it all through, get all those flavors through, all that soy sauce through, because now you're ready to serve.
And talofa, there we have it, usos and uset. Yes, we have SAPASUI. Time to try it while it's still warm at least. Yo. That's like auntie makes that. Personally, sometimes I like to put a bit of coconut milk in it. No, that's a dangerous way to do it. Let's not do that way. Much safer. Yeah, just a little bit. That's Mean Feeds. Fart solid. Peace.